Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our blind playthrough of The Silver Case. I almost said Salt and Sanctuary. That would have been a little weird, but I remembered. It's the Japanese style today. That's key. It's key. Yawning again. To be fair though, it is my bedtime. I'm staying up a little bit because I don't have an episode for tomorrow, and I've been very, like hand to mouth, so to speak, as far as the videos go. I'm at the point where it's like, you know, I came home today and I didn't have one ready to go, and so I did, I did the coronavirus video, which I think is okay. If you're interested in watching it, by all means. If not, the short version is basically have a plan and don't panic because you're probably going to get the virus. It's kind of shitty to say, but you know, what can you do? Plan if you plan that you get the virus, then you're planning for what happens afterward and you're not so worried about getting it. That's my philosophy. Yeesh. Wait. Oh, I guess that's probably fine. Like, the compass is off a little bit. Can I go this way? Yes. But we want to go to the computer first. I don't know if I can go... We'll check the computer first. And then we'll see if we can go out the door. Last time I remember there was like the kid, and the kid hollowed out like a hole, like a secret base, underneath the trash can in the parking lot. Supposedly his friend died, or his friend is missing. I suspect they're dead. Oh. Oh man, this is bad already. I'm yawning. Hang on a sec. Wonderful. Now, if I was a smart person, I would edit this out, but, that's what you gotta deal with. That's what you gotta deal with. Like, one of my detractors went ahead and tried to insult me by, being like, that's why this video only has so many, 8 views or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't care. I do this for me. I do it because I want it to be genuine and stuff. I don't want it to be artificial, like a lot of these clickbait videos and stuff. I want it to be real. So, unfortunately, part of the realness is there's gonna be shitty parts. That's just how it goes. And unfortunately, part of the real me means being sleep deprived, like, almost all the time. Alright, from Takashi Kinjo to Superstar. I guess I'm Superstar? Subject, my friend. I'm really looking forward to meeting you. Bells are sure to ring in fanfare at that glorious moment. Please give the girl my regards if you see her. She's bound to be late. She's always been that way. Oh man, I didn't realize I was this tired until I started doing this. But she isn't a bad girl. I'm sure she'll like you, but please don't stop her. She's trying to enter into a brand new world. So I want to save her. Please give me your support. This is weird. We're getting weird emails. We're getting email. Who is this Takashi Kinjo? We're getting weird emails up from the bat. And then who's your friend? I'm gonna have to wipe my eyes again. I don't know why it's so bad. Well, I do. I went to bed late last night because I was on call. And then Manny woke me up early because he wanted to eat. And then I fed him, tried to go back to sleep, and then he still decided he wanted to keep me awake, which is always fun. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we're back at the police station. Heinous Crimes Unit 1. Let's talk to, Morikawa, my partner. Right, Jack? How about it? I've done okay with the gathering. That boy have anything to go on? Ugh. You don't need to rush it. Take your time. Something will pop up eventually. Chizuru? Well, women are complicated. Us men can't really understand them. There's a program. A really specific, original one. Chizuru is especially complicated. She's half-assedly sticking her nose into forensic investigation. So she's being pressured by all these unspecific personalities. Protecting her own self-consciousness is all she can do. Is that like profiling? Her job is to take in other people's consciousnesses, you know? So basically, she's like the fortune tellers on Mount Asore. It's a really tough job. It'll get better once the storm blows over. She just needs to be left alone for a bit. She's not a little kid anymore. Is she dead? I mean, leave her alone, right? Once she remembers that she's a professional cop, she'll be back. Anyway, you'd best solidify your position here while Chizuru's out. Let's go. We're gonna check out the area around the complex. See if we can get any info from the locals. It isn't glamorous work, but this is important too. Really? The results of our questioning have already disappeared from backup. That's in the past. Leave your stupid comments in your pocket. I've got my way of doing things. Let's go. What does that even mean? They disappeared from backup? Is this where we came in? Or is this the investigation room? I guess that's where we came in. Alright then. Jack, baby. Wow. Back to Typhoon. Or... not. Sorry, John. Gotta take a quick piss. Is the car gonna get blown up or something? And who was that? What? John, move out. That's Chizuru. She wasn't wearing her glasses. See, I thought that was her, but she wasn't wearing her glasses, so I was like, it can't be her. But she looked at us, right? Also, is that whole thing about it's her job to get into other people's heads, is that foreshadowing? Like she's gonna get taken over by Kamui? You there, stop the vehicle. We'll see. John's driving? She looks different. Heh, he's pretty good. So what do you want? I'm off duty right now. I'm just a civilian. What is this, desperate driving? And you were such a good girl. Want me to make you feel better? Whatever. I told you, I have my own way of doing things. So, is this your new partner? Good timing. By the way, is this some kind of structural problem that the steel is cheap and there are old marks everywhere? What is he talking about? Can I talk to you in private for a second? I'm fine. Whoa. Why are you turning me down? I'm not. In that case, do you understand? I don't care. This shouldn't be the time for thinking. Well, more than anyone you should. Your father, huh? Stop it. Don't even bring that name up, so they are involved. What's his name knew about it? Or he was able to tell. I'm just a doll. I can't change anything. John, can you head off to the scene on your own? Sorry, don't ask. I assume the whole doll thing is about, children a lot of the time, here in America as well, are considered property of the adults. Japan typically has a more traditional structure, I think, and, you know, women are expected, at least, you know, 20 years ago, were probably expected to be a certain way, you know, bring coffee, they're considered subservient to men, that whole thing. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that's what she meant, maybe not. You know, we'll see, maybe. Maybe we'll see, maybe we won't. They're setting up the mystery, so I assume it's going to get revealed at some point. Start questioning people thoroughly. Check every apartment. The inner garden, too. Try going back again. The mystery is there. Don't forget to talk to people. Now get on it. Same day. Typhoon apartment. Why the full moon? It's like the full moon every day. Are we in some sort of, like, hell or something? What do you think, Jack? All right, let's start. Nope. 101. This is the guy that gave us the key last time. Hi there, what's the matter, detective? You want to ask me some questions? Well, okay then, come on in. Oh, do we have to go into everybody's room? Can we just talk at the front door and you just tell me something that's important? Go ahead and take your time. Honestly, I've been troubled myself. The landlord and management company are always bitching. I mean, this sort of thing happens no matter who works as building manager, but still. As for me, all I know about the people living here is that whatever is written in their documentation. And it's not like I had any sort of personal relationship with Himura, so... That night, yeah, I was awake. I remember hearing a sort of bang. But I never thought, you know. Recently, more residents have been taking their trash out at night, and it's a hassle to warn them about it every time. So I thought that's what the sound was. Where are you going, Jack? They take their trash out at night? What does that mean? Is that when the kids are at the, in the secret base? At first, at least. Then when I went out to clean up in the morning, I saw what had happened. Oh, maybe the bang was him jumping off. And I have cat hair in my eyeball now. Alright, better. Better. Or not, but... we'll just try and deal with it. Koichi? Oh, the kid on the 4th floor, right? Poor kid. The kid next door died suddenly. Hikaru, I think it was. Apparently he had a weak heart. Sounds like they were playing together and he suddenly had a heart attack. Whatever it was, at that age, the shock must have been really bad. Oh, there it is. Maybe. Maybe that's the one. Jack's hair gets freaking everywhere. Ah, good times. Oh good, so we just get to leave. Man, when he was a kitten, I'd be like pulling it out of my eyes and stuff. I mean, more than now. All right. Let's go here. Nope. All right, nothing this way. Oh, except up. Let's try going this way though first. Oh, that's weird. I won't allow it. I won't let anyone bully Koichi. Look, I mean, it looks like there's a mustache. It's kind of weird, right? Hey! Hey! Let me guess, he's up on the 4th floor again? Yep. Hey, over here! What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Hurry up and come here. Is that, Koichi? Koichi. Forgive me, Koichi. I'm sorry, Koichi. So I couldn't tell, but I assume the guy up there was Koichi. And the spirit... Oh, we can't go that way. Forgive him for what? Dying? I guess we'll see. Alright, yeah, this way. Elevator. Why can you not use the elevators? Alright, let's try this. Oh, you can talk to all of them. What is it? A detective? The guy on the 3rd floor. That was a suicide, right? I don't play with those kids, but I've talked to them a lot. Kids do stupid things, so I tell them to be careful. When I'm working on my bike, they'd come right over. I told them about how the engine's built, stuff like that. I doubt they understand, but anyway. They seemed really happy. My mom works nights. My little brother was studying for exams, and I was out on my bike. Those are basically our alibis. Hiruma on the 3rd floor. I don't really know him. He didn't seem like a very nice guy, though. What a shock. The other kid has been really depressed, you know? I don't even know what to say to console him. Oh, by the way, that night I saw Hiruma on the street in front of the complex. I ride a motorcycle, you know? I didn't talk to him or anything. And the parking lot's in the back, so that's it, but... You saw him on the front, but the trash cans are in the back. And the bang could have been him taking his trash out, but it also wouldn't have been him jumping to his death. Let's put the pieces together. Are they all going to answer the door? Presumably, yeah. Hiruma. I used to go past the building newsletter to him a lot. His apartment was kind of dark and smelled like cigarettes. He lived in this building by himself, right? You know. There was definitely something creepy about him, but to think that he killed himself. The kid on the 4th floor, right? At the Kobayashi place. How unsettling. My kid is still small, so he wasn't really the age to be playing with the older kids. But to think what could have happened. Really, how sad. Is this a woman? I assume it's a woman. The child's mother has been really upset. Just kind of looks androgynous, you know? The building manager, Mizoguchi, probably knows better than anyone about the residents here. We don't really interact that much with the neighbors, so you should probably talk to him. Fair enough. 203. When are we gonna get to go to the 5th floor and talk to Tokyo? Who are you? The police? About the other day? I don't know anything. But more importantly, do something about all the illegal parking out front. What? Anything else? Leave me alone. I have a bad headache. About the dead guy? How should I know anything about him? I don't care, okay? Can we stop now? Illegal parking out front. Interesting. So was our victim involved in shady activities? Third floor. All right. No answer. Semi-surprising. Still investigating? I have nothing to talk about. Hiruma always came home late. Probably had some kind of flashy job. I never really ran into him much. I think he was at home during the day a lot. Oh, maybe 301 was Hiruma's room. Or apartment, that's why he's not answering. I think he was at home during the day a lot. I could hear noises sometimes, but I've never really seen him going out anywhere. It's so creepy. That stuff that happened next door. And the kid upstairs dying. I'm considering moving out of here soon. I mean, wouldn't you? Kids around that age, they play around a lot. And yeah, it can be troublesome, but if they get yelled at every time, then they'll have nowhere to play, right? You were building something out of cardboard in my space in the parking lot. You know, like you do when you're a kid. You played like that too, right? Remembering the old days makes me feel really nostalgic. This must be the nice guy on the 3rd floor. I didn't want to break their thing down, so for the time being I just parked on the street. Oh, the illegal parking. Okay. Ended up getting a ticket. Oh, by the way, detective, could you maybe say something to the traffic unit or someone? Tell them about my situation? It's a good enough excuse, right? At that time, I have to answer again? Both of us work, so we eat out every day. I took the car to pick up my wife and we ate at a family restaurant at maybe around 10:30. Then we went by Blockbuster. Okay, so yeah, the localization and stuff. Blockbusters don't exist anymore. Actually, were there Blockbusters in Japan? I never really thought about it. I suppose there could be. I mean, probably not. It would probably be something like Genki Video. Or whatever, you know. Oh, I mean the video shop, you know? And they had the 3rd season of Millennium in the new releases section, so we rented that. I remember Millennium. It was with, I mean, I doubt it's a Japanese thing, but it was, Lance something? The guy that played Bishop in, Aliens. And also, he was in Alien 3 as, what's his name? Wayland Yutani or whatever. Alright. Oh yeah, I have the receipt. Here, it says the time was 11:40 and I rented 2 videos, see? At this place, if you rent 2 or more new releases, you can keep them for 3 days, so it's a bargain. So we came back home just past 12. So how about it? That's a good enough alibi, right? See this kind of thing on TV and stuff. Oh, and here, we went by the convenience store too. This was 11:52. After that, the 2 of us just watched videos. Oh yeah, I heard this from my wife, but when the detectives tried to go into the apartment next door the other day, they made a big fuss about the key not fitting into the lock. And when they checked it out, someone had put a sticker over the keyhole. It makes us feel a bit closer, doesn't it? What, that wasn't funny? That was a joke? Well, this is about all I have to talk about. Alright. Alright, citizen, go back to your... go back to your whatever. 303. Yes? Police? Ah, about the jumper from the other day, huh? Anything strange? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I did hear a sound. Maybe that was the sound from when the guy jumped? Otherwise, that's about it. Oh yeah, also, just before then, it looked like Haruma had just gotten back. Yeah, I could hear his footsteps. It's pretty quiet here, so adult footsteps really reverberate. What else? I did hear the sound of a motorcycle. There you go. That was definitely the younger guy on the second floor's exhaust, I'm sure of it. But you know, that guy on the second floor? He looks kinda sketchy, but he's actually a good guy. Look into him and I'm sure you'll see. But wasn't that a suicide? Not anymore. Alright, where to? Fourth floor, I guess. Alright, so the kid is down that way, I think. Still nothing about the elevator. I wonder why there's this little space. Right? If it's not... They don't have one on the other side. 401. Huh? The cops? What do you want? Oh, the suicide from earlier, yeah? What a bunch of trouble. When stuff like that happens, the value drops. Huh? The value of this place, obviously. That night, I was at home. I ate dinner, watched the sports news, did some work I brought home. The economy's bad all over. I envy you guys. It's not like you have to worry about going bankrupt or anything. Now's the time to spend. Use up all the company's budget. Do whatever you want, you know? Cause trouble for everyone else and then let another department wipe your ass for you. He doesn't like the cops. I get that. Anything I noticed? Nope, nothing really. Oh yeah. I think it's the guy on the 5th floor, maybe? Yeah, I heard footsteps. Footsteps going up to the 5th floor. No, it's probably not even related, but just in case. I've never actually met the guy on the 5th floor. I mean, it was the first time I ever got the sense he actually lives there, you know? Maybe Tokyo is a ghost. Oh yeah, also, this is just my own personal idea, but I think that Haruma on the 3rd floor got killed by Hikaru's ghost. That might be true, actually. I see Hikaru's ghost pretty often. You don't believe me, do you? I kinda do, actually. So now the question is, if I go and talk to the kid, like, because I want to go to the 5th floor. Should we try going to the 5th floor? Yeah, why not? Before we go to the 4th floor, let's try going to the 5th floor. Ah, maybe there's only one apartment on this side. That's weird. And achievement unlocked. My other job is property manager. Maybe walk on every space? Weird. But yeah, there's only one apartment, so this has to be Tokyo's. Who the hell are you? Is that him? I can't tell. You doing stuff like this with a face like that? Have we met somewhere? It must be. Maybe not. I know about the kid below dying. I'm not totally unrelated, but I have nothing to talk to you about. I heard some noise on this floor, but I was in a bad mood. Oh, the one going up to the 5th floor. That's probably where he jumped from. Unfortunately, what happened right near me may as well have happened in another world. If you're done, then hurry up and take off. Your face pisses me off. That doesn't look like Tokyo. Tokyo has like the... Actually, I think that was the guy we saw at the mall. But the guy But Tokyo, his face looks different when we were doing his chapter. Because his hair was more slicked back or something. Like they're different people, I think. Which is weird. Not unexpected, though, I suppose. Right? I mean, it would make sense if the main character that and the one that I'm playing as are also two different people. I don't know. And I get blasted for saying, well, there's one or two people that have said mean things about me saying, I don't know. I don't care. You know? Then there's people that that enjoyed my playthrough of Dark Souls 3 that kind of just like poked fun at me a little bit, but you could tell they didn't mean anything bad by it. And so, you know, it's one of those things. It's like I know I say it a lot. I'm gonna try and kind of dial it back just a bit, but realistically, if I say it as a habit, whatever. It's not necessarily something worth freaking out about. Definitely not worth something getting bent out of shape for. So, why? What happens if I go that way? I can't. So this is... Wait. Is that the right way? What's over here? Okay. So this is what? The bathroom? Bedroom? I can't go either of those directions, so let's go this way. Presumably, this is where the kid is at. Oh, I saw the thing disappear and I'm like, oh, are we gonna do something? No? Okay. So I guess I still have to go... Ooh, that was a weird abrupt turn. I can go through here. I remembered something. Hikaru was really terrified. He was really scared of something. Especially that day. It was scary. What is this, some kind of haunted house thing? I went to a haunted house with Hikaru. Hikaru got really scared. It was an old amusement park and all the ghosts were real veterans. It was really cold inside and it was super scary. It was almost like the real thing. Nobu's so cool. Who's Nobu? Heh, you don't know what that means, do you? I do not. Huh? What? What's that? I wonder who that is. Who was it? Something doesn't feel right. The sun was bright and was reflecting on the apartment building. I know. From the third floor of the apartment building. He was watching. Watching Hikaru. Hikaru, let's get out of here. But my foot. Hurry up. Koichi, no. He's coming. He disappeared. Huh? On the stairs. Help. Run. What happened to his foot? I'm sorry. I don't feel so good. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone for a while. Please. I want to be alone. Is this like what was that book? Catcher in the Rye? Where someone had like a blood clot in their leg and it traveled up to their brain or lung or something like that. Somehow they died. I don't remember how it happened in the book. I know how it happens in real life because we actually fix people like that sometimes. You're being called into the break room. Also, why do I just teleport back to the the precinct. Lounge. You cannot escape. How we doing? Time is okay. We'll do a little bit longer, then we'll save. Alright, we can go this way. And my allergies are kicking too. Oh, there's Morikawa. Can I buy some snacks? No snacks. Okay. I can't go forward though. I cannot. Let's talk to Morikawa. Okay then. How about we take a break here? Chizuru's off the case, and I tried letting you move on your own. What is going on here? He's like, I tried letting you move on your own, but you screwed it up. You didn't do it right, blah, blah, blah. That made things much easier for me, seriously. Because it was like a refreshing vacation. I was getting way too burnt out. Anyway, how do you like investigating? You having fun? You don't need to answer. Everyone has their own opinions. Let's get down to business. Why are there two audio music tracks playing at the same time? That kid, Koichi Sugita, he's the key to this case. It's clear that the after effects of the incident are still there, but he has no subjective symptoms. That kid has shut it away deep in the back of his memory. Taking our time and getting him to bring those memories back would be best, but that'll take too much time. So what do? We need to force the truth onto him. That'll shake his memories loose. It's about time we found that truth. We've been investigating for 4 days. Have we really? That's more than enough time to get a good feel for this case. No, not really a feel for it. Whatever, anyway, I want answers. John, I kind of want to see what you're made of, too. You're being tested. What are you going to do? How about a simple 3-choice game? Like a quiz. That's fair, right? But I won't go easy on you. The boss used to do karate, so I'll call this 100-question kumite? Holy shit, really? You'll get 100... Oh my god! You'll get 100 questions in a row, no breaks. Everyone has passed this. By the way, I made it to 300-question kumite. Tetsu made it to 500-question kumite. The boss decides at the end whether or not you've passed. You can only take the challenge once. If you make a mistake, you're out. The borderline is also up to the boss. Anyway, it's basically a matter of motivation. This is all I can tell you. Let me know when you're ready. I'll wait till you get focused. Then we'll begin. Ready? No, can I save first? Or not? Okay, then here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. You've got a time limit of 10 seconds per question. Holy shit, we're gonna mess this up. Okay. Alright then, the first question. Let me take a drink first. Alright. Who was the first to discover the body? Mizuguchi. What is the fruit Crash Bandicoot collects called? I don't know. Wumpa fruit? Is that yes? Which of the following roles has Tim Curry never been cast? Batman, I guess. Which famously tiny rodent is most commonly found in the Mediterranean? Etruscan shrew? What year was the original Sony PlayStation released outside Japan? I think it was 95. What is the strait between Japan's Honshu and Hokkaido Islands called? Is it Tsushima? No. Japan's comprised of 4 main islands: Hokkaido, Honshu, Shiku, and what? Okinawa? Falling Sodas is the oldest: Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Dr. Pepper. No. Back to the Future series main character is portrayed by Michael what? What game company was named by founder Noel Bushnell after a term Atari, right? Who died at the apartment complex? Haruma? Who's the first full-time Japanese F1 driver? I have no idea. Let's see. Okay. Which of the following is the lightest weight class in boxing? Probably lightweight? No. Along with foie gras and caviar, which of the following is known as a popular luxury food in Europe? Truffles? Where were the 1996 Summer Olympics held? I have no idea. Barcelona? No. How many of Jupiter's moons did Galileo discover? Let's say 5. No. Which boy was born from a peach in Japanese mythology? I think that was Momotaro. What was the last film to star River Phoenix in a leading role? No. I was going to say... Okay. What are the first 4 words spoken on the telephone call ever? No. What instant food was invented by Momofuku Ando after World War II? Noodles? In which room did the dead person live? 301. What is famed baseball star Ichiro's real name? Ichiro Suzuki. Well, that's good. How many waza ari are needed to score a full point in a judo competition? 2? What year was Dolly the first cloned animal cloned? Let's say 96. Which Hawaiian man became the first non-Japanese to reach Yokozuna, the highest rank in sumo wrestling? Nope. Which region does the city of Cairo lie? Upper Egypt? What is the name of the famous sun goddess in the Shinto religion? Amaterasu. Which of the following people was not a leader at the Yalta Conference during World War II? Truman. What year was 2001 Space Odyssey, Kubrick directed film based on released? 75. No. Third branch of the United States government, apart from judicial and legislative, executive. True nature of this case. Probably murder. And not accidental death. Which was the third place country in the... Croatia, I don't know. Which Studio Ghibli film was released in Japan in 1997? Oh. Mononoke, I guess. What is served at the end of a sushi meal? Green tea? Which of the following movies did Clint Eastwood star in but not direct? How do fireflies light up? Chemical reaction. What is the Japanese National Assembly called? I believe it's the Diet. Which animal is both the largest and the loudest mammal? Elephant. Blue whale. Which direct predecessor to the internet was funded by the US government? That would be ARPANET. What is the name of the volcanic mountain located on Mars, which is almost 3 times as tall as Mount Olympus Mons, I believe? Who's the perp in this case? Koichi? No. What is it called in golf when you're 1 stroke over par? Let's say birdie. No. We're screwed. Which wrestler developed the Dragon Suplex and Dragon Sleeper? Don't know. What kind of food is bouillabaisse? Stewed beef and vegetables? No. Which of the following is a song written by John Coltrane? I don't know. Big Steps? No. What sort of being was Harrison Ford's character in the movie Blade Runner? I mean, who knows really, but Replicant, probably. What was the battleship that inspired the science fiction anime series with which it shares his name called? Yamato. Which game's theme song, a variation of the Russian folk song Koro Benikini, have a game of Tetris? What is the birthstone for October? Emerald? No. What is Bruce Lee's real name? That is his real name. No, it's not. What is the perp's motive? None, probably. Also none. Pleasure or revenge? Revenge, I guess. Official title of the character, Chalmers Superintendent. What is the name of the character played by Morgan Freeman in 1994, movie based on Stephen King's story? Red. What was the first successful space-based telescope named after an American astronomer called? Hubble, I think. Which instrument did Miles Davis become famous for playing? I think trumpet. What was the name of Doc Brown's dog in the movie Back to the Future? Einstein. In what country was the international soccer organization known as FIFA founded? Ooh. United Kingdom? No. What country has the oldest national anthem? Presumably the Netherlands. What is thank you in French? Merci. What is the abbreviation used for an organization that is dedicated to maintaining peace? Let's try PLO. Okay. What sort of drug was found from the body? None. Oh, crap. See, I'm getting all the wrong questions wrong. Or right. What game is long fantasized about by fans becoming a reality? Super Smash Brothers? Who's said to have been the first person in Japan to go on a honeymoon? I don't know. No. How old was Chinese diver Fu Mingjia when she won her gold medal? 15, maybe? No. How many playing cards in a standard deck? 52. Who directed the popular 1997 film Titanic? James Cameron. What was the name of the important pioneer of rock and roll, also known as the King, Elvis Presley? What is the world's largest desert? I believe it's the Gobi. No. 1 furlong is approximately how many meters? I don't know. We'll say 200. What is Kusabi's full name? Tetsugoro. From what floor did the body fall? Probably the 5th. In poker, what is getting 5 cards of the same suit called? I believe that's a flush. What is the capital of the United States of America? Washington, D.C. Rapper L. Cool J's name contains the abbreviations his real name, James, and what 2 other ladies love? The following is James Bond's favorite casino game. I believe it's Baccarat. What is the tallest growing tree species? Redwood. From which country did the shepherd dog, famous for its use by many police forces, originally hail? Germany, I guess? In Japan, what is the figure in the old moon said to look like? I believe it's a rabbit. What country was Alice in Wonderland written? UK. What of the following doesn't belong to HC Unit 1? Oh! Sumio. What was the cause of Hikaru's death? Heart attack, allegedly. What was the name of the CD-based game console produced by Sony after their partnership with PlayStation? What is the second tallest mountain on Earth? It is not Mount... It might be Mount Fuji. No, it's probably K2. On the X-Files, which boss is one of the few to actively support Mulder? Skinner, right? Which the following is not only a region of Canada, but also a popular type of solitaire in Nova Scotia? No. Well, alright. In the film Princess Mononoke, who cursed Ashitaka? Okay, I can't remember. Which of the following composers is famous for both his music? Mozart, I guess. First human to walk on the moon. I think Neil Armstrong, right? Which country was the dessert known as Blancmange created? France? Who used kung fu to assault a fan? Bruce Lee? No. Why couldn't the dead person enter the room? A sticker was blocking the keyhole. What is the protagonist of the movie The Matrix referred to as the One? Ted Theodore Logan. What animal has the loudest call on Earth? I guess the blue whale? What was the name of the first technology capable of playing recorded audio? Phonograph? Longest river in Japan? I have no idea. In the movie Die Hard, was the name of Bruce Willis's character? I think it's John McClane. Italian car company uses a horse-shaped logo. I believe Ferrari. Metal signifies a couple's 50th wedding anniversary? Gold? I didn't know that. Which group won the 1974 Eurovision contest by singing about Napoleon? Okay, I don't... What god's name is the basis for a day of the week known as Wednesday? Presumably... Oh, okay. It was probably Odin, then. That's all. So, a lot of the general trivia questions we did get correct. Most of the questions about the case we did not get correct. But it's silly because it's like, oh, was it murder, suicide, or accidental death? I think I picked murder. Probably accidental death. Presumably what happened is there was a sticker taped over his hole, over the keyhole. But then what drove him up to the 5th floor? Also, what was the motive? Because I said none, and the other options were pleasure or revenge. So presumably revenge. Koichi must have had something to do with it, but we don't know that for certain. I mean, it's highly suspect, but it's not confirmed at this point. I don't know. Let's find out. That's all. Nice work. Now go ahead and take a rest. Nice, you passed. What happens if I don't pass? Congratulations. Can you not pass? I assume you know, they're just like, you fail. Game over. The boss will fill you in on the rest. 100 questions. You scored what you scored. Send yourself some flowers. Go wash your soul clean. There are no such thing as points in our world. In our work. Don't be swayed by all the white noise. That's a great thing, right? Because maybe all the other points are, or all the other questions are just fluff and don't matter. Maybe the only things that matter are the ones about the case. You did great, John. You did just great. I don't feel like I did great. But anyway, the boy must know the truth. This is your final job. Get rid of this darkness. The boy hopes for that as well. Go on. Okay. Get rid of the darkness sounds like something from 1984, the book. We're gonna meet in the place where there is no darkness. Oh, if only he knew what he was saying at that time. Typhoon Apartments, same day, 5 p.m. Room 402. Are we back here now? This is the exit, right? Yes. Oh, I see. We probably can't go through either of these. We cannot. Well, let us save then. And we're going to have to... I want to keep going, but we're going to have to stop for now. Oh. A little... Zip, zip. Guess we're saving over this one. Yes. Okay. Well, that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. You know, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. Let me know. I will respond. I try. I do try. Even if you have criticism, I don't really mind. I do respond. Just, you know, if you're like one of the people, and or a couple actually at this point, putting comments just to feel superior, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you did this blind playthrough, you didn't do it right, and blah blah blah. Like, you'll make those comments, you can make them. That's fine. I seriously don't mind. But if you're just using it to build yourself up, and I'm so much smarter than you, maybe I won't respond. Maybe I will. I don't know. I gave this last guy a few responses, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. You can just watch him, because I called it, like, you can just watch his just become more and more toxic and insulting over time. And I called it right at the beginning, and he's like, don't presume to know my intentions, blah 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 blah. And then now look at it. So just a little funny. I mean, you can go, you know, read it for yourself. I'm not going to name him or anything. I don't really care. I'm semi-amused, but it's also not really worth my time responding to every little criticism he makes when he's just, you know, fluffing himself, basically. So feels kind of weird, like, saying this stuff when he's not here to defend himself, but at the same time, his stuff is there to see for anyone, so you can read it yourself and make your own judgments. If I'm out of line, tell me I'm out of line. I don't mind. But that's it. That's it. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's the rum I was drinking earlier. It's a Navy rum. This is gonna sound weird. Like, it's not good. It works. It works pretty well as far as getting you intoxicated, but it's not good. It's one of those that, for the big bottle, it was like $20, and I just saw that and I'm like, I bet that is terrible. I have to try it and see how bad it is. You know, so I bought it, and after like a couple, it's not bad. it's not good. It's not never good, but it's not awful anymore after you start to get drunk. So, but that's my unique positive moment. I know it's a little weird, right? Finding out something. I want to know how bad that thing is. I must try it. But you know, that's my whatever. It's weirdly. I have this weird curiosity. I need to know. I need to know. That's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Oh, I'm gonna get some sleep. But anyway, guys, I do hope to see you next time. Until then, guys, take care.